Hello.
There. Is that working?
Can you see us?
Can you... Okay, let's go through the checklist. Can you hear us?
I can hear you.
That's a great check. Can you hear us? And also, the music. Is one of them too loud versus the other, or does everything sound okay?
Blah, blah, blah.
I don't think anybody's got back onto the thing yet. They have to restart probably.
I don't know. Taco Supreme said he's trying to get it to play on his TV through his phone. He hears you. The music is quiet.
Music is quiet. Okay.
There's also a delay, so when we say something, you gotta wait for them to even hear it. You moved that up a lot. Oh, now we're getting a box. What's this box?
Probably some...
Make the box go away. Oh, it's gone. Good.
Well, we just had a Windows update before we started.
Oh,
so
fun.
Could be something to do with that. So we'll give it a second here, and if the audio sounds pretty good, and let us know if the video looks okay. Too blown out or anything.
It's a little blown out. We didn't pay any attention to any of the stuff. We were too busy.
I did go through all the video stuff, and it looked pretty good.
Discussing the legend and how quickly we're going to fail at it.
Yeah. I think it. The problem is it's hard to light us and the board. It's a shiny board, and the light reflects off of it pretty harshly. So. And if I was a little smarter and understood how to do studio lighting a little better, we wouldn't have this problem. Maybe I'll read up on it.
I doubt it.
I doubt it too. But
you're speaking rather quietly.
I'm speaking rather quietly. Does anybody hear me?
I'm saying you're speaking rather quietly.
You're right there.
What?
Yeah. So, all right. So anyway, we'll go ahead and start discussing what we're doing. What is the game session today?
Well, from last time, Legend 12, it says the legend ended well if. Now, full disclosure, we didn't get to this point. We got defeated and gave up.
Well, we did play through the scenario twice.
Waiting for him to twist it.
We played through the scenario twice, and I think at the end of the last session, we just decided it is what it is, right?
It is what it is.
Good enough.
Yes. So, the story. Hey, Bladio22. Ahoy, hoy. Into the last legend. We were seized with terror. The Pale King fled because we definitely defeated him. The heroes were no less aghast. They had recognized the crown on the Pale King's skull. It was the Sedge Crown of Andor. Gasp. Once, it had graced the head of King Brandor. Hey, Leland.
Mr. Steele.
Then it was briefly worn by his son, and finally another had possessed it. The Pale King was none other than Andor, the thief and former governor of Andor. He was a cruel servant of the Crater. Thank you.
Was his first name
Yes,
Ken?
yes. Ken.
Oh, okay.
Ken Dor of
There you
Andor. That's just terrible naming.
Now that you guys are on there, can you hear? Is the sound okay? Is the music too loud, or is our voices too loud? Give us a check.
Check. It really rolls off the tongue.
Yeah. We know who said that, right? She did.
Okay.
The chat is cut off. I wonder why that's happening.
It is. Why is it? Yeah. Did you scale it up or something?
I'm going to check here. You keep talking while I see if I can...
Okay, I'm going to tell you what we're doing now in Legend 13. We have everything set up. There's 2 trolls here. I don't know if you can tell. There's the trolls. That's a scroll. Those are 2 wargors. There's another wargor and another scroll. And then this guy, this This big bad boy here.
Here, well, let's. We didn't do cam check, but you have to show his backside.
Well, yeah, because the art's cool and it's different on both sides, so you gotta show it.
Yeah. So you.
He is an ancient troll.
Say what we're doing here with the map, then I can use cam for your pointing.
So currently we're up in that corner.
Yeah.
Where our camp is, and I'm gonna read you a little story in a minute. And what's going to be happening is we're going to be moving out.
Yeah, down the road, right?
Down this road here. We got to get our supply wagon, which is currently off the board, waiting to be put into play, from up there where the camp is, all the way to right here.
Let me know if anybody's going to puke, because this is moving around too much. Okay.
And we can't do any of that till the narrator... I'm pointing back.
Okay.
So the narrator reaches E, and then the supply wagon will pop up. Well, ready to go. We're ready to move out. Unfortunately, also when the narrator reaches E, this big dude will start moving. Every time the narrator moves, he's gonna move. If he makes it to the supply wagon, we lose.
And we can't kill him. He's impossible to kill.
Impossible.
Impossible.
I don't like it.
Gotta go with what you got.
The band of Andori stowed the tarpaulins and loosened the guy ropes. That's us. We're the band of Andori. We're Andorians. Soon they will be setting forth. The weather went from bad to worse, and they all surged forth to pass across a recently constructed bridge. That's this. The heroes had to make sure that the troop did not fall prey to an ambush as it set forth. Yorn, one of the Agrin, the little mountain men that's going to be helping us out every time we find one of the little mountain men, either on the... I shall now speak as Shakara. Thank you, Grand Galactic Gamer. The little mountain men are in the fog tokens and in the cave tokens. And every time we find them, we can get one thing from the supply board over on the side. Which will be quite helpful if we can find them. Yorn, one of the Agrin, was a guest in their camp and had just helped himself to a few Andoran apple nuts. He gazed at the gray sky as he chewed. You should set forth soon, he suggested, as a deep roar sounded suddenly from the distance. The earth shook, and a red flame darted heavenward. Yorn looked anxiously around. The ancient troll, he spluttered. That was all he said, but no more was necessary. The story of the ancient troll was known to all the heroes. A magical being regarded as a forefather of all trolls. Even the dragons were said to have feared him, as the legend said that he had immeasurable strength and was practically invulnerable.
Wait a second. Thanks for the subscribe, AJ. Nothing popped up. 10 months? Let's see. Subscribed to Tier 1. They've subscribed for 10 months. 10 months! It's a long time to be hanging around. 10 months. Good job. Go ahead. Don't let me interrupt.
Nothing could stop him.
That's right. Oh.
The troll. When the narrator reaches E, as I was saying, the troll will also start moving, and he will move in the direction of the supply wagon.
Which is bad.
Very bad.
Oh, where's that? I'm supposed to go.
Invulnerable, sure, said Yorn. But in one respect, this troll is no different from any other creatures. He, too, can be tempted by the glitter of gemstones. In this legend, the ancient troll cannot be attacked or defeated. You must divert him from his path by depositing gemstones with a value of 8 on an adjacent space. Then the ancient troll will move to the gemstones when the narrator is moved.
I'd like to say, genius move, Grand Galactic Gamer, to renew the Spock Shakar right before she has about 8 cards to read. Beautiful. Well done.
Our task. The gemstones are hidden on the cave tokens. You must collect gemstones with a value of at least 8. This is one of the things we had been discussing when we were supposed to be going live.
It seems like one of these red herrings missions that they send you on, because there are how many cave tokens? I think there's like 10 or more.
12.
12, including these.
Including those.
So there are 3 on the board, 4 on the board, 2 have been taken out of play.
Yes, we do not get 2 of the cave tokens this game.
And there are 4 gems numbering 2, 3, 4, and 6.
Correct.
And you need to have 8 joined together to make them the monster move 1 space adjacent for 1 round, essentially. So you're gaining 1 round. So we'd have to run across the board, pick up the 4 that are there, hope that they match up to 8 to be able to run back, lay it adjacent to the monster to get 1 free day, essentially, of his movement towards the... well, not even a free day, because he moves every time the narrator moves, so he would move back to where the arrows go. Right, so it seems like you're doing a lot of work for very little potential gain, and like I said, once you pick all those things up, and they're not going to match up, the odds are very much against us.
And if it is less than 8, he will ignore it, and other creatures will still pounce on them. They could get to them before the ancient troll does.
Right.
That is the story so far.
Pouncing is always bad. Right? I mean, people don't pounce in a good way, do they?
I have pounced on you before.
Okay. I don't think I had a lot of response to that. So, not very often you can leave me sort of dumbfounded, but good job. Okay, so as you can tell by our prior discussion is pretty well. I don't think there's a lot of reason to be running down in this area. We're going to have to kill monsters to keep them from getting to the wagon. But every time you kill a wagon, there's not flustered. That's a good word, yeah. And so if any of the monsters touch the wagon, we lose.
One creature can get to the wagon.
Oh, because of the card.
Because
okay.
We have a card with 4 players, which we're each controlling 2 players.
Yeah, it's a can. I need to be more on my can. Beep, beep.
We have 1 shield that can be filled with a creature.
Yeah, so we have one monster, but these things, they jump over top of each other, so they move really fast.
And if the ancient troll gets there, we're screwed. It's just, that's it. Game over.
Who are you? Okay, so I think we're going to get this underway. I don't think it's going to last a long time.
No.
Because once we get to E, the game becomes a race. So essentially, we'll kill off things to keep from having a bunch of mobs here to hurt us, which will move the narrator, hit E. It's going to become a race to see if we can somehow finagle to get this thing down to 207, and I have a feeling everything's going to go to hell.
Especially since we all started with 1 strength, which is bullcrap.
And, as we said last time, you have to feed yourself at the end of every day or you lose 8 willpower.
We started with 1 food for all 4 of us.
Yeah. And we have 1, and then we have to search to find other food. So
we did start with the telescope, which can reveal the tokens. I have a shield. You have a shield. And randomly drew that yellow cram is going to go first. Okay, so Cram who has the telescope is going to run down to 204. So that's 1, 2, 3 hours.
And that's all you can do this turn, right? You can't use
that-
that. Or can you use
free
that
action,
now?
isn't
It's a
it?
free action?
I believe it is a free
I
action.
think you're right. I don't think it's...
Yes, it is a free action. So we can flip these 4 tokens that he is next to.
Yep.
But
Oh, look at
they
that.
don't activate. We have to go pick them up.
But we got 2 nuts and a little dude.
That's 3 foods for us.
That's right.
That's great.
That's pretty good.
Yes. Okay. So it is now Pasco's turn.
We have the air conditioner over there so you can make it so I'm not sweating. It's getting intense. Ever since you said the pounce thing, I've been sweating. Okay. Then we go to Pasco. So Pasco is going to go ahead and come down here and get... Well, he doesn't have a nut, so Pasco needs a nut. So, how about we go 1, 2, and then I'll check this one out just to see.
Okay. But okay.
What were you ho-humming about?
I mean, it could be something bad, but go ahead.
Do you want to just go ahead
No,
and get
do
the
it.
nut?
Do it. Just a squirrel trying to find a nut. That's
Well,
right.
I mean, there's only so many nuts in the thing, so it's probably a bad thing.
I mean, that was my thought, but it also could be a star herb, which is on the other
All right, screw it. Flip it. Oh, it's a star herb. Look at that.
Hey,
Okay,
look at
so
that.
he gets that, which
You could
is...
make a witch's brew.
I
per hour.
could.
How far did you move to?
1, 2.
1, 2.
All right, now we go to Iara. Is that the way I remember you telling me I had to be said?
There are 4 nuts and 1 star herb in the fog tokens.
Hmm.
There are also 2 mountain scrolls and 2 wargors.
Well, shit, we got 2 nuts and a thing, and we got most of the good stuff, so all this has got to be bad crap over here then, for the most part. Okay, so
Well,
then
that's other good things. But
she has a nut already, so there's no reason for her to get all nutty. So maybe we'll go here and pick up this
yeah,
thing.
pick up that weapon.
All right, 1, 2,
What'd you
and
get?
it's the bottom of the sword,
Oh.
or the top of the sword, depending on how you're poking it. According to the text, it looks like you're
The
poking it up.
non-handle end.
Yeah, the bladey cutty part.
The bladey cutty part.
I
That'll
don't
give
remember what
you-
that does.
It'll give you a...
A +5 strength once I get the bottom
Yes.
non-cutty part.
Right.
Okay.
5 extra strength points in a battle round.
Hilt, handle, all those things, but I like non-cutty part.
Well, I
More
mean, it does
descriptive.
have some cutty part on it, though.
It does.
Because it is sword and handle. It's
Thick
like the
cutty
bottom-
part. It's the thicker cutty part.
Yes.
Okay. That goes to you then.
Yes.
Marin?
Marin. Shall Marin run down and grab a nut?
I think it's wise to get that out of the way.
Okay, we'll move me down to that first one there.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2,
Oh wait,
3.
let's see. You're
What?
he still no. He doesn't need a nut. He's got the thing, unless I do the witch's brew. But I think we'd probably just use it as food because the witch's brew doesn't do a lot, right?
It lets you add 2 dice together when you're
it lets you
battling.
double it. I thought it said.
It does. Yes, double it.
Okay, so maybe we'll see. I can still get. He needs a nut though,
You do.
and then this guy will allow us to get one thing from the board, which we could
Equipment board.
probably, if we got the helmet, then we'd be able to use
Doubles.
for anything for then on with your cap. So that's probably better. So anyway, that is.
Okay, well, he would have to go over talk to the mountain man and then go over and get the food also on his next go.
Who?
Cram.
Okay. So.
If you're wanting him to get the helmet.
I mean, we're gonna need to get this right. Or we might as well get it out of the way at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, your Yara can get that 'cause she's
Okay,
over.
she's already
here.
over there. So then just go. If we go right here,
Yeah.
then you can get the helmet.
Okay. I'll go right here. Talk to this dude here.
We are sort of giving up a food for that, but
No, I can still get over here later.
No,
oh,
no,
I
I
see
mean,
what you're saying.
overall,
I
we're
see what
giving
you're
up
saying.
a food.
Yes. I mean, is that what you want me to do? Get the helmet?
Well, I mean, it really helps with fighting, and we're going to be fighting. We're going to be fighting pretty heavily, right?
I turned it down a lot and turned the fan up. What are you
The
doing?
fan wasn't going heavier. It is now. I can feel it. All right. So.
Or do we want to get the Falcon?
That will allow us to send stuff to each other.
Yes.
But what do we have to send to each other?
Potentially gemstones that we're never going to find.
Yeah. So I think you answered your question with your answer.
Helmet. I have a nifty little helmet.
All right.
All right.
That is it for Cram, right? Did you move Cram?
I did.
How come my purple guy's not moved up at all?
Because I didn't move it.
Okay, so he moved 2. All right. Now we're back to Pasco. Right? So Pasco...
What's the guy's name from Game of Thrones? Pedro Pascal, is that his name? The Mandalorian? That's what I think of every time we say his name.
Well,
just thought I'd put that out there.
Let's just call him the Mandalorian from now on, and that way it'll be easier. Okay, so the Mandalorian's going to go to... Well, we don't need to go to 214. We don't need to ever touch that monster now. We'll leave him alone. And they won't jump over him, right?
Correct. He'll just hang out there in the fog.
Okay. So I think we leave that one alone. Maybe... I mean, I think at the end of this day, we all need to be here at 2:05 or 2:06 because that's where everything's going to be.
Yeah, we did figure out where these creatures were going to be.
So I guess my thing is, I can
Thanks
move,
for the lurk, Grand Galactic Gamer.
And maybe go over and get 217 here, just to see what it is, or we want to just.
Well, I mean, one of us, at least one of us, has to hang back because the supply wagon is going to pop in at 2:01, and we have to be there to move it.
Can you use this anytime? I mean, is it multiple uses?
It didn't say, but I think so. Yeah, you just
then,
use it whenever.
Then I don't think we ever flip anything or go into a spot and flip it. We'll just have him take care of it if it's adjacent, because that way we don't create more monsters that we don't need. Good idea?
Good idea.
Good idea.
Good idea.
Okay. Then I can go down and really just sort of move down. If somebody else is going to get this +4 willpower.
Who?
I don't know. That's what I was asking. Do you want to get it?
I can get it.
Or who do we want?
I need to go over here and get this food.
Okay, so it's either the Mandalorian or the Marin.
Maid Marian?
Yeah. So one of the two's got to come down and get it. So why don't I go?
You know, really, it surprises me that we played this many times without renaming these guys.
Right.
Yeah.
So the Mandalorian's just going to go down. Let's see, how many hours do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can go 1, 2, 3, 4. So I got one more move that I can do, or one more thing that I can do. I guess I could go here and go ahead and, or can I?
Let's see if it's. No, because 206.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6. It would be 6.
6. That would be overtime.
We don't like to put in overtime.
Well, because I'm only at 7 as it stands, so there's no point in doing that. I could go 1, 2, 3, pick this up. 4, 5 would put me here. But I can do. But
we don't
I can
have
do
money for overtime.
But I can do adjacent, so I think that's probably the way.
Yeah.
to do
Okay.
it. So 1, 2, 3.
And then you have to stop there for the day.
Yeah, but I'll get the 4
now.
willpower. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Then we go to Yara, and she's going to go over 1, 2, and pick up whatever this is. It is an axe, and it's +2 strength.
One-time use, unfortunately.
1, 2.
We don't have money for not overtime either.
I get it immediately, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you don't change your strength thingy. It's a one-time use.
Oh, okay. Oh, and it would be up here anyway.
Right.
All right. So the magic user is getting all the cool weapons, the axes and the swords. So thematically, that's wrong. That's it for her.
I don't want cool weapons.
Well, if you get in the same space, I can give them to you.
Okay.
But first, you gotta.
Maid Marian.
Yep. So basically.
Thematically, schematically.
I really think.
I don't know. I mean, really, this first day seems like a waste of time. Like, what are we doing?
Can you make it here?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 hours. So I can go 1, 2, 3, 4. No.
Do you need food? No.
No, Cram needs the food. We're not renaming Cram because I really like Cram.
1, 2, 3. Pick that up. 4. You're going to need to be here. Or here. In the end.
Should I go?
Was there anything you could do if we just gave up an hour on your turn, or did you just lose it?
You just lose it. You pass and you lose your hour. I mean, should I go see what this fog token is and hope it's something good?
The problem is then you won't have enough to get back to 205 or 206, which is where we're going to have to fight.
1, 2, 3, 4. No, I won't.
Without overtime. So, no, I think you're just going to have to go to 206
And hang out.
Hang out there and lose 1 hour.
That sucks.
Yep.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3.
And I don't think you moved purple either.
1, 2, 3. How far did you move?
2. Because it's going to take her 1, 2, 3, 4 to get to 205, which is going to be overtime. But it is what it is.
Okay, so it's Cram's turn.
Yep.
1, 2. He's getting some food.
Okay. Then it goes to the Mandalorian, which has how many? 2 more?
Yeah.
So 1, 2. Puts him at first. Then goes to Iara, and she is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. That which is going to be 2 hours of or a hit of overtime. So she'll lose 2
Willpower.
But we need to all be there where we can fight things and kill it.
I promise this is going to get interesting in just a little bit. We're almost there.
Well, it's going to get really bad in a little bit, and then you'll watch us die quickly.
Yes, what he said.
Yeah, so it's not interesting now, according to saying. If you said it's going to get interesting, you're saying it's currently not interesting.
I think this is not interesting. This is just us maneuvering into position for the next round, which is going to be battle.
Essentially, it's going to be a lot of not interesting, and then quick death.
Yes, like Bill says, interesting equals dead.
Oh, okay.
There. End of the day.
Fair enough. All right. So
Okay.
now, what bad things happened? Did we everybody get our food?
Yes. We all have
we'll
food.
use that for food. I can't.
Yes. And we have to remember when he does eat, he gets 6 willpower points or 1 strength.
Nice.
First, we need an event card. Glittering light filled the mountain landscape. Despite all the hardships that the Gray Mountains had to offer, it was still an impressive sight. This is a good thing!
What?
Each hero now gets 2 willpower points.
Oh, hell. 1, 2. 1, 2. I like that.
Yeah, that was quite nice. And now we're going to die.
Just put that one back on top of the deck.
Nobody would notice, right?
Nobody's paying attention. This is not interesting yet.
Okay, so now the Wargors are going to move. The Wargs. I'm just going to call them Wargs. I mean, I know it's probably trademarked and whatnot, but I like it better.
Lowest number first.
Yep, so he goes here.
Yep.
And he goes here.
This is 245, so he goes...
He'll skip over this guy, and he'll pop over here. Try to make it seem like you might die, but then pull off an epic comeback. That's peak suspense. And now the scrolls are going to get... Did you just turn your phone on silent? Wow.
Should I tell you what's being said? No, go ahead. I'm just going to turn it off.
Can't believe you.
It's off 95% of the time.
So rude, right?
Yeah, I know. That's what... you feel like me all the time.
So, now the scrolls are going to move. The lowest number first. He's on 255 and he's on 243, so he's going to go first. And he'll go hoppity hoppity. Ooh, whoops.
Oh, this one's dead now, so that makes it easier.
And then he's just going to pop into this space.
Here, hold on a second. This looks so much cooler on cam. Watching you bang these around here.
Okay, and the troll is going to go follow the arrow here, but then there's somebody there already, so he's going to go here. And then this troll is going to go, oh, hey, there's somebody here. Oh, hey, there's somebody here. Oh, hey, I'm going to come settle up with this adventurer person who looks really nice and sweet.
So you can see how everybody leapfrogs each other and everything goes to hell relatively quickly.
Yes.
Thanks, Sprite.
Okay, so now we, that was just a troll, so the warg's gonna move again.
One.
You'll go here, you'll go here, and you just get to go here. Because everybody got out of your way. Wasn't that nice of them?
Yep. So.
And now, we would replenish any cave tokens, but we didn't unplenish them.
Very good word.
And then the skeletons would move, but there's no skeletons yet.
Yeah.
And then we have to eat. So Marion's going to chomp down on her corn nuts.
Yep.
Cram's going to chomp down on his corn nuts, and he's going to get or 1 strength point. I'm leaning towards the strength point.
Yeah, strength is always good. You can't go wrong with strength.
Strength is good.
Okay, Pasco. He's going to eat his
Herbs.
flowers, which does nothing for him.
Other than keeps him from losing.
Keeps him from losing. And then Iara will
crunch some nuts.
Crunch some nuts. Bust some nuts.
Bust some nuts.
Okay. How come when you say it, it sounds so much dirtier?
Then we flip over the wells that were used, which is only the one.
Yep.
And the narrator moves.
Narrator moves.
And that doesn't trigger anything yet.
Nope, not yet. So that's the end of the round.
It is the end of the round.
But that's all the movement stuff. Nope, we did everything.
Yeah,
Okay.
I did everything. Mandalorian is first.
So, we have a...
Yes, what? Problem?
Situation because the Mandalorian, even though he's next and could fight with Marion, 2 of us are not going to be able to take out that beastie guy. I thought there was going to be something else all the way up. Did we miss those?
We thought we thought the warg was going to be all over the spot.
Well, that's bad math. Okay, so I guess I should move up 1 because at least then I can attack this other one later.
I agree.
So it's not a wasted turn. So move me up 1. Then we go to Iara, who will also move up 1. So we're all on the bridge. Then we'll go to... You might as well... Is it worth us, the 3 of us, attacking?
Shall we math it out?
Let's. So, if we attack this ogre, he is at a 14.
Ooh, he's got 14 strength.
14 strength. And he rolls 3 red die, right?
Yes.
So, worst case scenario, he rolls 3 6s. That's 18 plus 14 is
32.
Then, so that's 32. Best we can do with our 3 characters, with only 1 strength, is
9.
6, 6,
and 9. Because I get to add the horse.
Okay. So, what is that? That's
19, 20, 21.
21. And he had what?
32.
32. And we'd take the difference. So,
Yeah.
no.
No.
That's not a good plan.
No, it is not.
So, I think the best bet at that point is, unfortunately, she's just going to have to lose a turn.
Yeah. That
Lose
sucks.
an hour.
Yep.
Waiting on
your slow asses.
No,
well, it is thematic because Cram's a dwarf and his little legs, he's just running as fast as he can and he can't get there.
Alright, but it's his turn, so Cram's going to get on the bridge.
Yeah, but he just moves and he can't initiate the attack.
No.
So now we're all on 1, but...
The Pasco can.
Yes. Mandalorian.
The Mandalorian. So we're all going to do it. I wish I had 1 more because they give me another die, but that's okay. I don't think we're going to need this. Okay, so here we go.
Wish us luck. Ooh, I got a 6.
I'm going to flip my power as Iara is to take any die and flip it to the opposite side. I rolled a 1, so I'm going to go ahead and take the 6 for her. Then with the Mandalorian, I roll 1 at a time, and I get to choose if I want that die. If not, I can roll again. So here, let me see if we can do can on at least some die rolls. So as a 3, I'm going to say nope. 2, that's bad. 3, so I got to take whatever this is.
Ah!
2.
Damn.
Alright, so...
You got a 3 battle strength?
Yeah.
Crap.
So...
And you had a 7 for this one, right?
Yes, 7.
Okay.
So 10 total.
So we have a
for me.
total of 27.
Okay. And now we have to roll. Here, let me do can for you to roll the. Or
Oh, no, you don't want me rolling. You don't want me rolling.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so now we're going to roll for the bad guy here. He
Troll.
rolls 3.
He's not a bad guy. He just.
Oh! So doubles go together. So that's 12 plus 14, which is what? It's 26, right?
26. Yeah, so, I mean, we still defeated him.
So.
He goes down 1.
Well, we didn't defeat him. So
Well,
he goes
I mean,
from.
we
Here's
won
his
this little
willpower. He goes to 13. So
we won this battle. We haven't won the war yet.
No.
Against this troll.
So that everything goes up here 1 hour. This is riveting.
There we go. And we do it again!
Let's see what we're looking at. Alright. Stop. Okay. Alright, so we'll just tell you what's going on here.
Okay, so let's do this again.
Alright.
Now, the horse can't help. The horse can only help on the first battle. So, my strength points now go down to 1 again. Oh, she rolled, maybe Marianne rolled doubles, but I can't use her doubles. Only Cram just did doubles together. Oh, Cram got doubles!
Well, I'm at a 4 now with the Mandalorian. Should I go for... And I can still flip a die. So I might as well try, right? 6.
6,
Awesome.
yes. So that gives you a total of 7 for that, for the,
7 and 6.
Okay, so we have a total of 30. Roll for the troll.
So the troll's gonna roll. Got 2 and a 5. And 5.
Quit rolling
So
doubles!
It's a 10 total for
That's
that.
24. So that does 6 damage to him.
Okay.
Takes him down to 7.
Alright.
Let's do it again!
And everything goes up an hour.
I'm working on it. Can't reach.
Alright. Shall we? Is there any other things we can do for... I could use the axe and get a +2 strength.
I mean, if it helps finish it off.
Yeah, let's see if that happens. Alright. Alright, 6, and I can still do a flip. Oh, 5. I think I might stay there. I can flip one of your die.
Yeah, I'm going to need you to flip my 1 to a 6, please.
Alright, do that.
Okay, so I have a total of 7 plus 8 plus...
So I've got 6 on the Mandalorian and 7 on Yara.
So we have 28 total.
I could use 2 more,
Well,
but let's see what we have going on here.
I mean, technically, I think you're supposed to use it.
5. So 5.
Nice.
So it's 5
So
plus
19. 5 plus 14 is 19. So we do 9 damage to him, which
What's
takes him
he
to
at?
0. Woo!
Dead. All
Only
right.
3 tries.
That's not too bad, but he's not the big bad. He's just a bigger guy. So he dies, goes down to the little spot down here, which moves the narrator up, which doesn't do anything right now, but in the near future it will move the big bad guy to come and take out our
Supply wagon.
So
So, we defeated the troll, so we can either get 10 willpower points to divide amongst us, or 2 strength points.
strength is, I mean, other than the fact that we are going to have to find food that we're not going to be able to get, because I think we're going to lose 8 pretty much across the board, right? Unless somebody could go up there, which I think probably should, because then you get 1 food and 3 willpower. So, and if we make sure it's him, then he can get
He'll get
an
a strength.
additional 6.
Or,
Right.
yes, yeah.
So in that case, if we don't give him any willpower on this and split the willpower amongst the others, when we lose 8, it won't be as damaging.
Okay, I'm good with that. So, what's 10 divided by 3?
That would be, so
3.
one of us gets 4.
Okay. 1, 2, 3 takes me up to the next line,
Go ahead.
which doesn't do anything for me, really.
Well, if I go 1, 2, 3, I get an extra die to roll in case things go bad. And this really does. So why don't you take the 4? 1, 2, 3, because I don't go up anymore on this. As a matter of fact, we could even give you another one. I think that's fine.
I think you should take one from this person and give it to that person. Take one from the Mandalorian because he's at 16 willpower.
Okay. And the other thing we can do is I can give you this axe.
Ooh.
For free. Whose turn is it?
I can take from you on my turn.
Yeah,
Whose turn is it?
We were all initiating the fights, and moved. So when we got there, I think who originally initiated the fight? I think it was this guy, or no?
No, Craig moved. It was Mandalorian.
Mandalorian. So that would have been the first one, the second one, the third one. So
I think you keep initiating the fight till that is your turn.
That's right.
Until it's done.
So then it would go to Iara's turn, and she
turn.
can give you this.
Thanks.
I mean, would you rather have the axe or you want the sword and find the other half of the sword?
I want the axe.
Okay.
I want to give the axe to Cram too. I think.
Well, you can, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he's holding that axe in his hand.
So that's a free action. So now she can move. So I'm going to go ahead and move her up to 207 because we're going to have to fight that thing next, right?
Yeah.
I mean, otherwise we're just going to be standing around. Unless you want me to go here to the cave and take a look.
My only thought is the supply wagon's going to be popping up here soon.
Right. That's another reason to kill this thing because we have to have all 4 of us there to kill it.
Yeah.
So why don't we all just this next round go ahead and kill this thing?
Okay, so you moved up one.
Yep.
And then it is now Maid Marian's turn.
Yep. So she can move up one.
Ooh, I could take Cram with me because that's my power.
Yep. And then I can initiate the fight. Well,
Cram can initiate the fight.
Well then, because I'm one away. Perfect.
Yeah. And then Cram initiates the fight.
Yep.
So these 2 are going to go here, and these 2 will go here.
That's after the fight's done.
That's initiating the fight.
Okay.
We're fighting.
All right, let's do it. So, nice. Got a 6. And Pasco rolls 5 of them, so 3, 4, 3. I'm going to stop at the 1. Do you need the 6?
No.
So I'm going to flip this to a 6 with my other power. And that gives us pretty well maxed out, I think.
So I have 8 plus 8 plus
7 and 7.
So that's a total of 30. We have 30 battle power.
Now let's roll low for the mob here and see how we do.
For the mob?
1, 3, 1. So the 3.
Well, 3, yes.
So 3 plus 14.
17.
So 30 minus 17.
13.
So 13 comes off of the 14.
But now I'm going to use my axe. Ooh, do I want to use my axe? We can kill him in one shot.
It will save us hours.
Okay, I'll use my axe.
But the question is, what are we going to do next?
I don't know. I'm using my axe.
All right, so it's dead.
It's dead.
In 1 round. And so he comes off. The narrator moves up.
And we have 10 willpower or 2 strength.
Let's do the strength. Let's do the strength.
I'm going to take one of them.
Okay. And I think I'm going to have the Mandalorian take one of them.
Okay.
Because we like him to fight. One away.
Yeah, we do. We like that.
We like it.
Yes.
All right. Perfect. Then it is whose turn? Because he initiated the fight. Because he was one away.
Yes.
So now it is
Mandalorian's turn.
Mandalorian. So he has 2 more actions this day.
You want to start running back towards the...
So let's talk about how the monsters are going to move at the end of the day here. He's going to go 2. He'll jump over and be on the bridge. Right? And this one's going to move 2 before the end of the day. Actually, and this other one's going to end up being over here. So that's where we're going to be at the end of the movement phase. So
And one will be right here.
Probably my best bet at that point is to move back on 205. That way I'm ready to kill for both
204.
of those.
You have 2 hours. You move to 204.
Yeah, I could. Yep, I think that's probably the right thing to
The
do.
background music is scary. What's it sound like?
We can't hear it. I think it's down low on our end.
Dinosaurs roaring.
There you go.
It's not dinosaurs. It's the trolls and wargs. Roar.
So the Mandalorian is now on the chicken. There's
No, can't
a
reach it.
sentence. Here, let me help you.
You're helping me by getting whiskey?
Yeah.
Can you give me some whiskey?
Do you want some?
I wouldn't say, would you get me some if I didn't want some.
Well,
Trolls are friendly. Sure. Sure they are.
here, good luck to us all.
Cheers.
We're gonna die.
No, it probably wouldn't help your homework at all. It might make the homework go faster, but it wouldn't be right.
You don't know that.
We are happy to help you avoid responsibility. It's what we excel at.
Okay, so did you move him back? So now we go to Iara.
Yes.
And Iara, I guess we're gonna
We
move.
don't have, nobody has any food.
I know. We could probably try. Now I have how many? One.
Oh, you know what? On
Two.
my turn, I telescoped. There, I telescoped on my turn.
All right. So I can move down there for one
Yes.
and get a
food.
food.
Yes.
Now wait a second before you do that. Let's think about this. I am at 10, and at the end we know there's going to be the monsters are going to be there.
Yeah, little monsters.
I am at 6, so I only have one move, and then I'm going to go back to the thing, right? But I'm not going to. Well, I guess I'll do that. Take it.
Fine. That's what I'm saying. It's fine.
Give me a nut,
I gave him a nut.
and then.
And you're done.
Back to. I mean, yeah, there's no point in doing overtime. Okay, back to you.
I have 1 hour left. Should I just go to 206? I don't have any food though.
You can try.
I can come here and
might
see.
as well, yeah.
Oop, cram fell over. Oh, it's a mountain man.
Well, there's a food for you.
Yay.
Unless there was something else you wanted to get. Was there? I mean, you could get a helmet.
I
double.
want the food.
Okay.
Just not having the food is so punishing.
Yeah.
And then Cram has 2 hours.
So Cram.
He could come check this one, this cave, see what it is.
I guess we're gonna have to do something pretty.
No. He's gonna come up here.
Oh yeah.
That's what he's gonna do. Bloop, bloop.
So that's a food.
That is a food. That's a star herb, and I get 3 willpower.
So
1, 2, 3.
the only one that doesn't have food is Pasco. Or, sorry,
Mandalorian. Yeah. Well, yeah, but you also have 15 willpower, so it's not gonna hurt that bad.
Yeah, half. More than half.
Cheer like you mean it. Woo!
All right. So yeah, Gladio is hosting. The
Thanks for
stream.
the host, Bladio.
And it popped up.
It did pop up at work.
Bill knows how to make it pop up. Thanks, Bill. All right.
One whole viewer. Woo!
I don't think we're supposed to say their real names, right? I need to start not doing that. I'm not good at that. I know people by their names. I don't know them by.
I mean,
I
it says
don't
it
talk.
right
Well,
there.
I know, but I don't think of it that way. Do you? You say
I'm
everybody's
trying.
name. You say everybody's name when they pop up.
I'm trying.
All right. Back to that was Cram.
I mean,
right?
it gives us street cred, right? We're being hosted by somebody. We're special. Bill doesn't think there's anything wrong with using in real life names.
What does Bladio think? All right.
AJ don't think I want it to pop up anymore.
It can only pop up so many times a day.
After that, you got to see your doctor.
You got to take a long rest.
Where are we? What are we doing?
That's
it's the
what
end of the day.
So Cram made it to the end of the day.
Yes.
So now we're going through the bad stuff. Audio is hard to read.
Everything's hard for him to read.
Yep.
The wargs are evil creatures. They were hungry and filled with aggression. Oh. On this day, the wargs roll one large gray die in battle instead of their two red ones. As a reminder, place this card beneath the creature display.
So the gray die have a 1, 2, 6, a 4, 2 6s, 2 8s, and a 10. Apart than the regular Taco Supreme is now hosting the stream.
Yay!
Yay! Yay! I feel like I'm on a roller coaster.
Yay!
All right. So, in other words, the little guys are badder now.
Baddier.
Yeah.
All the hostings.
Okay.
Okay, now the wargs are going to move. So who's the lowest numbered warg? 219? Yes. He'll go here. Whoopsies. He goes boop booped. He goes booped.
Oh, wait. This is where the cam's supposed to come in. So
All the boops?
And you should always face it towards cam so they can see the... Oh, man, that really... The white balance auto adjust is really that bad.
That goes there, and then just the wargies are moving again, so he goes here, and he goes here. The good thing we had that telescope and popped up that fog token, so we didn't activate him. That would have been bad.
All right.
That's it. That's not so bad.
So do you show them where they're going to go?
They already went. Everybody's moved.
No, I mean the ultimately where they're trying to go. I guess to the camp. Up that road.
Up the road.
Okay. Thanks, Sprite. Okay.
Okay.
So that's
Okay.
everybody's movement. Then we flip or
We
replace.
refill the cave tokens.
Yep. Okay.
Just cave token, I guess.
There's no skeletons yet, which is going to be another whole bad thing that happens here real soon.
Yes. Refresh the well.
I thought you picked
Well.
that one up. Yeah.
Well.
And then move the narrator up.
Dr. Sprite, Dr. Pepper's medical rival. Yes. Definitely rivals.
Yeah.
Dr. Pepper thinks Sprite's a charlatan. He didn't really think that he earned his degree.
Wow.
Both are back alley surgeons.
He's got a degree in lemon and lime.
Sprite is definitely a hack, yes.
So
Snake oil salesman.
the last thing is the narrator moves up, which is when everything's going to go to hell. Because now we have reached...
Not yet.
Yeah, it is. The narrator...
We didn't eat yet.
Oh.
Oh,
No.
you know what we also didn't do last time? Oh.
What?
The, there should be another star over here.
Oh, well, you went there, so you get 2 of them then.
Or we could leave one there to replenish every time.
Would Cram... if Cram picks it up now, he doesn't have to worry about them.
That's true. Both citrus degrees. That would take at least a decade of schooling.
That's right.
You should see how bad Mistress Smith's nose job turned out after Dr. Sprite was done with her. It was bad. It was so crooked, and it cracked all the time. It was bad. Okay, yeah. If I pick up both of them, then we won't have any replenishing.
No.
Have one.
No. There was one you didn't put out before, which would mean you would have got the 2.
If I wanted to, or I could leave one
Then
there.
a new one goes out.
No, not if there's not one there. If there's not one there, another one doesn't go out. I would have had to have left it for another one to go out.
Okay, then leave it there then. Okay. All right, then good to leave it.
Now we eat.
So here's my nut, but I'm going to lose 8 for the Mandalorian. So
Should I take 6 willpower or strength?
strength is always good. I mean,
Cram is strong.
one of the things that on the first, when we played the first game.
Oh, in my memories, it showed up where we were on vacation, and the very first time we played Legends of Andor today. It was this day in 2018.
It's like it's fate that we're doing it again. Or just happenstance.
We play a lot of board games, and it just happens that we're playing.
Yay for happenstance!
Woo!
Woo! Cheers! Happenstance.
Cheers. Tink.
Board game stance. Got to keep your stance close together, or, we are now at the.
Now we're at the shit starting.
I was gonna say the narrator moves up, but if you want the shit to start,
The shit is starting.
so we got to E. So now it means you probably got to read something, and that
What are we
means this
drinking?
little neck thingy goes over
Bill's asking what we're drinking.
whiskey. It's called Bird Dog. It's sort of flavored whiskey. It's not really hard liquor.
It's sugary whiskey.
Yeah, it's yeah.
It goes down smooth and hits you hard.
Mm-hmm. It's the way. It's the way we like it.
Okay, I have 3 cards to read to tell us what's going to happen now.
All right, I'll lay back and you let me know when you're done.
Now, swap the camp for the supply wagon. Stop laying back.
I was laying back.
Stop laying back.
All right. Supply wagon. Supplies!
Supplies! Note, creatures that have already penetrated the camp
Wow.
and are already standing on the Golden Shields
There's a
card
whole
will
new
remain
reason
there,
to
of
kill
course.
them.
Wow, I mean, if creatures had already made it to the camp in just that amount of time, that would be bad. A hero is standing on the same space as the wagon can move it with him, even when just passing through. This will cost him different numbers of hours on the time track depending on number of heroes. With 4 heroes, 3 hours per space. So every time we move the wagon 1 space, it costs whichever hero did that 3 hours on the time track.
And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spaces to move the wagon to win. And if any of the baddies are in the same space with the wagon, we lose. Correct?
Well, we have 1. We have a 1 gimme.
Oh, yes, that's right. If 2 of the baddies get...
Unless the big baddie dude makes it there, then we definitely lose.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Important! Just as with the camp, heroes standing on the same space as a supply wagon do not hand over provisions at sunrise.
So we don't... If we're all there, don't have to worry about foodies.
Correct.
That's good.
Note, the fire on the fire shield has no effect on the supply wagon, but as we discussed last time, the fire shield is crap.
Useless!
The wagon lurched into motion. No horses whinnied. The last few weeks had been a severe test for them, and the road to Krod was a long one. Yet the Andori were driven by desire to save the people they loved. I was wondering what we were doing here. Apparently we're saving people that we love. Oh, place mountain scrolls on space 230 and 242.
Mountain scrolls on 230. Oh, that sucks.
Ooh,
And
what is that?
232, that sucks too.
Yeah, that's bad. Very bad.
Wow.
Very bad.
Yeah, my love for these people is dying quickly.
Just like you.
Wow. That's pretty harsh. See, give her a little liquor and she's out to kill you pretty quick. I need to, well, be more careful.
From now on, when there are creatures on the Dwarf Road, they will always move in the direction of the wagon. If a creature reaches the wagon, or if the wagon is moved into a space on which the creature is standing, the creature is placed on a golden shield. This also applies when the wagon is just passing through spaces with creatures.
The golden shield, and we can only, like I said, we can only have
One gimme.
One gimme.
The supply wagon can only be moved on the Dwarf Road and bridge spaces. Underlined space numbers.
Well, okay, so let's... Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I still have a shit ton to read. Just give me a minute.
Alright, I'll lean back again. Just don't make me move anything.
The ancient troll rose up like a force of nature. Rubble smashed against ravines. Avalanches of rock rumbled down and even creatures fled. Thank you. Put the marker ring over the narrator.
I did it.
From now on, the ancient troll will always move when the narrator is also moved.
Wonderful.
One space in the direction of the arrows. If he reaches the Dwarf Road, he will move in the direction of the supply wagon. Important. If the ancient troll reaches the wagon, or the wagon is moved into a space on which the ancient troll is standing, the legend is immediately lost. Dun dun dun!
This is going to be tough, because we're going to have to kill at least 3. We have to kill at least these 4.
And get back to the wagon so we can move it.
Well, no. I mean, some of us can go up there, and some... Because 2 of us, possibly 3 of us... 2 of us can kill the little guys, and 3 of us can definitely kill the medium guy. Yeah. So one person needs to go back there and just...
Move the wagon.
Yeehaw that wagon forward.
You gotta yeehaw that wagon.
And I would even say if we're moving 3, you could go 1, 2, and an OT it to get it 3 spaces. Because this thing's going to move every time we kill something, and it'll be right there at Baddie Land. We got to get that ahead of this.
Creatures that move into the ancient troll space will be advanced to the next free space in the direction of the arrow. If the ancient troll enters a space on which a creature is standing, the creature is removed from the game. There is no reward for this creature, and the narrator is not advanced. The heroes can enter and pass through the ancient troll's space. Did you pick up on that? The troll takes out other creatures.
Okay.
The ancient troll set himself in motion, driven by an overwhelming desire to destroy.
Well, that's good because he'll be moving faster than these guys, which will put him up into these spaces so when they move in with him, they die.
That would be nice.
So that means we really don't have to worry about these 2. We just need to kill 2 of these 3 and get the wagon there.
Okay. Far from all that, standing on a lofty ridge, was the Pale King.
Oh, this is where the damn skeletons are going to come in.
His eyes glowed red as he watched the departure of the Andori. They had just defeated him, technically, since we're playing the next legend. And he remained in hiding to gather his strength. But now, as he observed the reawakening of the ancient troll, he hesitated for a moment. With a fluid hand movement, he bade old skeletons rise up, just in case the heroes tried to escape him. Place the movement tokens face down in a pile on the 4th hour of the time track.
Done.
Roll a white die to determine the position of 3 skeletons.
1.
Add 201 to the value. So that's 202.
202. Guess where that's at?
Right in a bad spot. That's crap. Do 2 more.
Well, they're all going to be right there on the road.
That's 206.
Which is the bridge.
Yeah, that's crap. Do it again.
Well, they're all crap.
That's 202 again. Roll it again. I don't know which spot. Roll it again.
Well, no, 202 is good.
No, because they hoard.
Oh. Well,
I mean, you roll it twice.
What does that mean?
They move together and you have to defeat them separately.
Well, I rolled it. I cheat rolled it at once and we still got shit, so.
Still got shit. The skeletons ignore the ancient troll and vice versa. Skeletons do not intentionally move in the direction of the wagon, but in the direction of the heroes. If they nevertheless enter the space on which the wagon is standing, or if the wagon reaches their space, they are placed on the golden shield, just like creatures. Note: the rules for moving and for the strength of the skeletons remain unchanged. If necessary, you can look them up in the reference manual.
Do you remember the movement for the skeletons?
They move whenever somebody goes over the 4 stack.
Oh, that's right. So, essentially, if we can get them past, if we can get the wagon past the... No, wait, is the wagon allowed to go into skeleton space? Is the skeleton separate from the other monsters?
So, it says... if the wagon reaches their space, they are placed on the golden shield just like creatures. So, with 2 of them being right there, if the wagon goes into that space, they're both going to go on the shield and we lose.
I think we just lost because of the skeletons. And I'm not saying...
we have to go destroy them. We can't move the wagon until they're gone.
But we're going to
Hey,
be...
Dutch Yoda, how are you?
Howdy, howdy. You got here right in time to watch the... This is when it gets exciting.
Yeah.
So, you're way over there.
Just to recap, Dutch Yoda, we are playing Legends of Andor Legend 13, The Last Hope. This is Maid Marian. We, of course, have renamed some of the characters.
Here, hold on. Let me get you cam. And then you can see what you're
this is Maid Marian. This is Cram.
Yeah.
This is Inara.
Iara.
That's the Mandalorian.
Yes.
Because his name's Pascal.
Not...
Pascal, which makes me think of Pedro Pascal. So, Mandalorian. We have to take our supply wagon.
We paid for licensing to say that. To Lucas.
Supply wagon.
Supply wagon.
Needs to come down the Dwarf Road.
Yeah.
And get to space 207.
That's how we win. But tell him all the ways we're going to lose.
Well, there are 2 skeletons in our way.
Bad. Just came out.
We have this handy-dandy little shield card.
Yep.
1 creature can reach the supply wagon. If a second creature reaches the supply wagon, we lose.
Okay.
And back to the 2 skeletons in the way. There are 2 Skrull. There's a whole bunch of other things going on. And then there's this lovely fellow who is coming for us.
So blurry. Here we go. Well, okay.
He's coming for us. So, yeah.
You were taking advantage of Cam, and he just got turned off because
he was coming for us.
You don't play with Dr. Sprite.
You don't play Doctor.
Respect who's.
No, don't play Doctor.
Somebody's
with Sprite.
been drinking. Here, give me some of that. You don't need all that.
Right. That's what you gave me.
Yeah, it was an accident. So let's.
Why won't you let me be in a good mood?
There's a fine line between good mood and then drunk Emily.
I'm not drunk.
No, I know, but you will be at the end of that.
Yeah.
So here's the problem.
The problem?
Well, let's suss this out for a second.
Yeah,
We have to go back and kill the skeletons, which means everybody that's way over here has to move way over there.
Yes.
Because we're not... I can't remember how strong the skeletons are, but I think they're not very
They're in the
strong.
manual. We need to look them up in the manual.
They're only a 3. So we only really need 2 of us to get back there. If you get to me, I can use my teleportation power to take 2 people, myself and one other person, back to the wagon.
Elena wants more drunk Emily.
Well, everybody thinks it's funny except me. I'm the one that has to deal with her. When the cameras go off, I still have hours left.
We can only fight 1 skeleton at a time.
Yep.
Pretty much everything else is the same.
Here's my thought.
Except for when they're either overcome or defeated, so...
We take Marion. Whose turn is it first? Okay, it's Pasco's.
It's Mandalorian's turn
So
first.
I move up 1. Here's my thought.
Here's your thought.
You get past our Marion. Come over to Iara.
Yes.
And I can move Iara up 1 to save some. Actually, I can move here. 1, 2. I can move to you. Then we can use our teleportation as a free action to push us both up to
the supply wagon.
The supply wagon.
Problem is, well, I guess Cram and the Mandalorian can fight these 3 guys here. 4 guys here.
Stay down there. As a matter of fact, I'll probably move here, and then Cram can go onto the bridge. He's going to get stuck on the bridge anyway because of the skeleton.
Yeah, so we'll have to fight the skeleton first.
So we're splitting into 2.
We're going to split the party.
Yep. And then we're going to have to kill the skeletons.
2 of us.
Yeah, I think that's our best bet. All right, so Mandalorian, move here. 1 hour up. Then we move Iara. 1, 2. Now I can flip this over.
Yes.
And it's a food, so that's good.
That is good. It's very good.
Then I'm going to use my teleportation power to move
and that costs you an hour.
Does it?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, it does. It says, you may allocate the quantity of willpower. You may advance yourself. Oh, was I on a 9? Was that on a 9?
You were on a 9.
I'm going to go ahead and use 1 hour to give... Do you need willpower?
I mean, I can always use
You
some
may
willpower.
well, I can put it across the board. You may allocate the quantity of willpower equal to the ones digit on the space of the number with your group of heroes. So, I might as well use that.
Can you only use 1 power per?
Nope. It just cost me an hour. Is the cost.
Okay.
So, we have 9 to distribute amongst us. He just took a pretty big hit. We don't want him to go down.
2, and 1, and then 2, 2, and 3.
Okay. So, is there anybody that's on the edge? I think everybody would go up then, right? So,
1, 2,
2, 3.
1, 2.
I'll do 3 on him since he took the big hit. 1, 2.
Okay. Sounds
All
good.
right. So
Sounds
that
good.
takes care of that, and then you may move 1 creature to an adjacent open space. So
No, that's what
no.
one.
You may advance yourself and 1 other hero to the camp or supply wagon. So both of us go up to here.
Which
That saves us a lot of movement.
The next time you do anything, the skeletons are going to move.
Yep. But that's okay. Well, this is interesting.
I can't reach!
Wait. Cam wants to see this. Oh, you stood up.
Whoop. There.
You know, when you stood up, you could just use your fingers. Oh.
I would have had to stood up more.
You can't stand up more.
I was
You're
half
already
standing up.
standing.
I'd have to stand up more.
All right. That is Iara's turn.
Yes. So now it is Maid Marian's turn.
Yep. I wish I had the other part of the non-stabby part of the dagger or the sword.
Yeah, that would be nice.
That would have helped. Marian. So you could move up 1, and then I can.
Should I move the wagon? No, I can't move the wagon with me because that would be bad. So I'll just move up 1 into the skeletons, and then we'll initiate combat on your turn.
Yeah, I'll have to move up, and then you'll have to initiate.
Oh, okay. So,
Which will activate the skeletons. Which only moves them.
it would
but
move to
it'll-
us. So it's
Well,
not
we're
like,
already there,
yeah, it's
and
not
then
like
this
we
one will
don't.
move to the nearest one, which will be up to me, which we already sort of expected anyway.
Well, no, because I'll be there. Cram's going to move.
Okay, all right.
So move Maid Marian up 1.
All right. Cram,
Cram.
do you want to go ahead and pick that other one up? Because this is going to be probably the last round anyway. We're not going back there.
Okay, so I'll pick this up. I'm going to flip this over and get 3 willpowers.
Yep.
And then go 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
There.
All right.
Can't we make these skeletons drunk? They look a little bone dry to me. Yes, they do, don't they? I have a feeling that the liquor would just pass right through them, though. I don't know how much of an effect it'll have on them.
And we could try, but
I
let's
mean-
kill them first.
We wouldn't want to waste good whiskey on skeletons, though, would we?
Debatable whether we have good whiskey or not, but we have cheap whiskey. All right.
Doesn't that just make it better?
It makes it cheaper. Whose turn was that? That was Cram, right?
That's Cram.
So now we go to Pasco, and Pasco can initiate the attack right now.
He can.
And we can kill the skeleton. We want to kill the skeleton.
Do we want to knock it down or defeat it?
So the skeleton hasn't got you
Skeletons are
captured yet,
annoying.
right?
Yo, no, I'm captured because I'm in space.
Okay. That automatically happens when you move into his space. I thought there was a deal where he had to move into your space. But I guess that... Hi. Anybody do anything special today? Father's Day and all? Anybody, did you call your dads? Did do anything? We were going to take my dad out for dinner tonight, but we didn't get reservations anywhere, and it's too hot. It's like, well, apparently in the high 80s, so we're going to do...
It was 90 earlier today.
Father's Day next Sunday, so we may not be streaming next Sunday. We don't know yet. We might go earlier, stream earlier, because we don't want to miss out on this fun. And what did you say? High 80s earlier.
It was 90.
Father's Day is over. Didn't get anything from my son.
He will redeem himself during the upcoming week.
Oh, good.
That's good.
Well,
It does say a skeleton standing on the same space. Nope, that's not what I wanted to read. A hero standing on the same space as a skeleton can no longer choose the move action. A hero who enters a space with a skeleton cannot move any farther. Skeletons ignore gemstones. Not that we have any.
I think the present that you got, Dutch, was the guilt that your son will feel by not getting you something, and that should be present enough.
Let's see. Over.
I was wondering which person was going to say, what? John, you bastard.
We visited my parents, helped my father with replacing their radiators in the house.
Oh boy, that sounds like
fun.
It was at the old big cast iron room radiators that weigh a metric ton. Good times are had by none, that's for sure.
Oh. If we just overcome him, we still can't move out of the space with him.
You gotta kill him?
You must defeat it.
Well, that's what we're gonna do anyway.
We have to, in order to defeat it, we have to reduce it to 0 in the first battle round.
We can do it. Deadlifting. I bet. So you replaced them? So you put new, big cast iron radiators in, or were they new? A new, updated technology. Still water heated.
Good times were had by none.
So we need to kill this thing outright, and I think the two of us can do that.
I hope so. So who's initiating?
I think you.
I just moved in there.
So
it's you. You're initiating.
Mandalorian.
So you're moving here, and I'm moving here.
Yep. Okay, and we can't do any flippies on the dice, so we're gonna have to roll well.
Okay, so crayon.
Rolling 3.
I can do doubles.
Yep. And let's look at the skeleton.
Own.
The skeleton's gonna be at a
3 strength.
3 strength.
And 9 willpower.
9 willpower. So we're gonna have to do the difference has to be 9.
I don't think we can do this.
Well, let's math it out. I can do 7, 8.
Most I can do is 15. And that's if I get extremely lucky.
So that's 8 and 15.
25.
25. And the best they can do by rolling 3 die is 18,
19, 20, 21.
21. So I think we can do it. I mean, we don't have any choice. You can't do anything else. We might have to take 2 rounds. Or no. Then it'll just be knocked down or whatever.
And I won't be able to move.
Well, then do you want to kill the... Does it make more sense for you to just stay here and not worried about moving anymore and just kill these things and leave the skeleton where it's at? Because the skeleton's not hurting us. It's just keeping you from being able to move, and you really don't need to move up there anyway.
Okay. Okay.
So why don't we just kill...
Scroll, because the skeleton's not going to move then.
I can't help you kill that. We have to kill this. We have the scroll, so the mountain scroll.
Okay, let's do that.
Let's do that. So that's a little worse.
It is. It is, but we don't have to do it in one shot.
We can do it in 2 rounds, right? Okay, so good.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
4 plus 3, 7.
6. So that's
13, 14,
8.
15. What?
6, 7, 8 total.
8 plus my 7.
Yeah.
It's 50. Yeah, that's what I said.
15.
That's what I said.
Now all we have to do is roll this low.
Yeah.
Where's the other die here? Okay. So he rolls 3 die.
Yeah.
And
plus 6. So why did you do that? He rolled 2 6s. That gives him a battle value of 18, which is higher than ours.
Which means we both lose 2, right?
Hey, can people use the rerolls?
Yeah, we've never done it on this, but yes, you can do rerolls. Or actually, the rule is you can change the die face to another face. So if they change the die face to any other face except for 6, it won't be 6.
We got 3 of them. Thank you.
Well,
then
let's somehow we got to mark this.
Lots of options.
Apparently, people have not been turning things in because we haven't been playing as much.
So can we flip both dice?
We can.
So
and any face that they want.
One
so
of 2.
You would make
No,
it
we make a 1 and a 3.
A 1 and a 3.
A 1 and a 3.
Yeah, 1 and a 3. So that's 2 of those.
That's 2, yeah. 2
Now wait a second. How much is that going to help us here? Is that going to kill it?
So that would make it a 9.
Yeah.
And we have 15.
7 total.
Yeah, 6. So it takes it down to 6. Takes it
no,
down
no,
to
no,
6
no,
health.
no.
Oh, it was at 10.
15 minus 9 is
6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, it takes it down to 4. I may have had some alcohol.
That's what I was telling you guys about. All right, so now we can attack again. Because it's still Pasco's turn.
Except when we do that, is it the green guy? Green guy and yellow guy, which triggers the skeletons to move.
But this is okay because they're not going to move anywhere.
Oh, that's right, because, well, they're up there with me, and this one's up
Right.
there with me, so... otherwise, every horde now moves 2 spaces.
Right. That's what I'm saying. We don't care about... The skeletons are irrelevant, really. We just got to keep the monsters from getting to us, and then kill those 2 skeletons and move the wagon as fast as possible, then kill that skeleton when we get down there. Good.
Good.
Time
What
2.
he said. I was reading. I don't know what he said.
Time 2. Trust me, it was beautiful. Let's do it.
I got
And we still have 1 reroll.
5. So I have 8 total.
5. Should I stick with the 5 or should I go for a 6? I can roll 3 more and I can flip.
You can't flip.
I know. I mean, I can take it to whatever.
Oh.
5's pretty good.
5's pretty good.
We don't need any more than that. I'll
So
take
you
the
have 7?
5. So 7.
So that's 15 total.
Yep.
Now don't roll any doubles.
But we do have 1 extra one we can change to any die phase. 6.
6. 5.
So if we change this one to whatever.
Anything other than
2,
a 6 or a 5.
Then we have 1 6.
So that is 12.
That's
So-
3, right?
Yep.
Shit.
Which is
1,
not
2,
enough.
3. Do we have any other weapons or anything? Don't you get... Oh, no, it's the wrong person.
Yep. Wrong person. That's it.
Yet. All right.
Scooby-Doo.
Well, we have to do it one more time then.
Yep.
I mean, we're not moving, so we're just going to kill until we're done with our things, right? So that's okay. So now we attack again. There's a 6.
Oh, that's 6 times a 4. Almost got
So you
that.
got a 6.
Yeah, a 6, so that's 9.
Yeah. We only
Plus-
need 1.
Well, depending on what you freaking roll. What do you have, 8?
Easy enough. I'll pass it over. You do roll low most of the time, so that's a
Yeah,
4.
it's a 4 total, so that's 10. So we did 7 damage. We only needed to do
We need
1, and
1.
we did 7.
Dead.
Dead.
Easy peasy.
Uh-huh, that's what he said.
So, dead.
That's a scroll.
And that's a scroll. So the scroll goes over
Which
here.
moves the narrator.
Moves the narrator up 1, which
Moves
doesn't
the
do
trolley
anything.
man.
Oh yeah, and move the bad guy moves.
And we get a reward. We get either 6 wisdom, willpower, or 1 strength.
Strength.
Who gets it?
I think with you down there with Marion, or no, it's one of the two of us.
Yes.
I'll go to 3 then.
Okay. Okay.
Then
Okay.
now that was all my turn, but I can still initiate another. Or no, that's only you can only attack 1
Right.
thing.
Correct.
So now it goes to Iara. So
Yara's got to move up.
I can use my power to move 1 creature to an open adjacent space.
I think we need to save
We're gonna
that.
save that to the important
Yeah.
time.
We'll just
It's more
move
thematic.
you up here and
Yep.
trigger the skeletons to move again, which doesn't matter because they're not going everywhere.
Yep.
Okay.
And then you can initiate that attack,
I can initiate that
and we
attack.
can kill these skeletons.
Let's kill these skeletons. We can only kill them 1 at a time. And you
Okay.
only get 2 attacks. Oh,
Huh?
goodness gracious.
Oh yeah. Well, I can go into overtime at this point. 6. So I can flip 1 of your die, if need be. And you got a 6, so we don't need to. So that is a total of 7 for me.
And my horse is helping on the first battle, so that is 7 for you said?
Yep.
And that is 4 plus 6 is 10 for me.
And then the skeletons roll 2, or do they roll a white die? I can't remember. Look and see what the
They got
skeletons
white
roll.
bases, so they roll 2 white dice.
2 white dice.
5.
They get a 5.
5 plus 3 is 8. So 17 minus 8 is 9.
And they only
And guess
have
how many willpower points they have?
9. Dead.
9! We destroyed one skeleton. So now,
Yep.
we can.
Yep.
He doesn't go there.
He is dead.
But he doesn't go there. We can either place him on space 200, which moves the narrator and the troll, or place it in the sunrise box, and he will come back somewhere.
Somewhere.
Yes, we will roll a red die, and he will come back. where
I
the red die is.
I think that's a good risk. We don't want to move that guy. Sunrise, that sunny bee.
Sunny B. Okay, so that was Maid Marian's turn.
Mm-hmm.
It is now Cram. Cram cannot
yes.
move, so we have to.
We're gonna fight and kill that skeleton in one shot, right?
Sure.
We need to get rid of it so we can move the. Eventually, the wagon's got to go past that, and we can't do it with him there.
Sure.
And you can't move, so
Nope.
that's the only option you got.
Yep.
So-
Oh wait, we gotta move the tokens. We're now gonna activate the skeletons. Who's fighting? Yeah, you're green. Fighting me. Doesn't matter because they're not actually moving because they move towards the heroes.
All right, let's do it. 2, 6. I'll stick with the 6.
I have 5. So I have 8 total, and you have 6 total.
And
No, what do you have total?
We're fighting a skeleton, and he has 9. I have a total of 9.
9. Okay, that's 17.
And then the skeleton's going to roll 2 white die. And that would be a 6
That would be a
plus 3, 9.
8. We didn't do them in one shot. Gotta do it again. And then we're just gonna be knocking them down, which means I still
Gosh.
can't move.
Damn it. Well, that's okay. You don't need to move yet. We still got this other. Well, no, it's gonna.
It's
they're
gonna move past
they're
me.
gonna move past you. Well, we gotta. If we kill it, if we knock it down, then you can move, right? Or is that the?
No, I can't move.
If you knock it down, what happens?
It sets back up at sunrise. I still can't move unless he's destroyed.
Is there anything we can do with any of our stuff? Like, what are you doing to my ear?
I'm just grabbing your ear with the little tongies.
The shield doesn't do anything, right?
No, it just negates damage.
And you don't have anything you can do with extra fighting, right?
I didn't roll any doubles, so I can't do anything. Unless I was in a cave space or...
Bridge.
Get 5 additional strength points in battles on cave spaces and always rolls with 3 dice.
Alright, well then I guess we just gotta do it again. I mean, I get it's well, if that's the case.
Drunk M grabs ear. This is becoming not safe for work, and I think I like it.
I don't think there's anything else that you can do. I mean, we can attack that skeleton, but it does nothing for us, right? If it's going to
Here's
stand.
that this is becoming not safe for work and enters the chat. Hi, Harness.
Oh,
And why'd you do that? It's behind you.
it's still rolling.
What does knocking it down do for me?
Well, that's what I'm saying. If it's going to stand right back up, we're just why take the risk of trying to kill it or try to knock it down? There's got to be something more to that. I mean, if it pops up in a different location, then we definitely want to take it out.
They don't move in response to the tokens. That's the only thing. They just don't move in response to the tokens.
Well, we don't care about that.
Right now.
I mean, it would have been good to kill it.
Yep, it would have been.
Well, if anybody wants to change the face of a die, you could change one of your die to, what did you have? A 5?
Yeah, if I made my 5 a 6, that would do it.
Yeah, so if somebody wanted to cash in some points, that would take care of it, and that skeleton would be gone.
Gone.
And that would be fantastic.
Fantastic.
Wow, look at what
that.
just happened.
Hey, Harness.
What are the
Glad
chances?
You shut up. We are expensive. John tells me that all the time.
Well, they're dead.
Mm-hmm.
Now we get to choose, and I think we have to put him in the sunrise thing. He's going to come back, but someplace else. Okay, now this is still not good because we still have another damn skeleton to kill. But if we didn't, we could really move that wagon.
We could move that wagon.
But we can't.
We can't.
So who initiated the attack? Was that you?
I believe so.
Okay, so now it comes to me. So
Mr. Mandalorian.
I mean, I could get on 206, but then I won't be adjacent to kill that one on 216. We're going to have some jumping going on here real soon.
Yep.
So we need to kill. Now, I don't think I can. I could probably kill that one on my own.
The Wargor?
Yeah. I mean, he has a 2, right? And he's a 6. So we math that out. I can, if I go roll a 6, I'll have a 9 total. Oh, no.
He only rolls 2 dice, but still,
Yeah, but
if he gets 2 6s, you can't.
But if he rolled a 6 and a 2, it's 8, and that's only 1 point down. It would be too difficult for me to do it on my own.
It would be difficult to do by yourself.
So
it could be done.
I guess since it's my turn, I got to decide: do I move, or do I just do nothing? I guess I could go down and get that, but it really doesn't help me.
That would be the rest of your day.
Yeah. If I moved, you can move next turn, so you can move someplace and I can help you. But you're going to be going into overtime. But here's the thing. At the end of the day, this one's going to move here. This one will move here.
And this one will move here.
There. Then
And
they'll all move one more time.
And they're all going to leap over these guys. Well,
No, they won't.
This guy will move here, and then he's going to be here.
Yeah.
And then they're all going to, these all are going to move over. Yeah, we're going to lose.
No. There's 2. It'll move 1, 2, 3, and then he'll move 1, 2, 3.
No, because the skull will be here before they move the second time. So they're going to leapfrog, and they're going to get to the supply wagon.
So we have to kill either that thing or the scroll. So I have 2 more times where I can attack this thing before I go into overtime. So I may have to just...
I think you just have to pass.
I just have to... No, I think I have to fight that thing until we go into overtime. I have to fight it for the next 5 rounds until I kill it. I don't think there's any other chance.
I mean, if you pass for an hour, I can come help you. It only takes me 1 movement.
Well,
and on your next turn...
I mean, if I go ahead and attack it, at least I might take it down some. And that'll make it easier.
It resets. If you don't defeat it, and we start over, I can't just join in the battle.
Well, the problem is you're at the end of your day.
I am at the end of my day, aren't I?
So if you move 1, you'll be in overtime.
I will.
And then you and I can attack. But we will kill it, and that will keep the chain reaction from happening.
We don't want no chain reaction.
We gotta do it. So I guess what I can do is I'll go here. That way at least I'm 1 away if things go bad.
Night,
there.
Dutch Yoda.
Night. Thanks for dropping by. Don't die. Hey, we got a die roll.
Oh.
Thanks. 2 die rolls.
Thank you. Oh, 3.
Oh my gosh.
4.
All right. Wait. Don't get carried away. We need you to hang on to some of those for next week or the next time we play. Wow, 4. That's going to really change the shift of things. I think we're still going to lose, but that's going to make it a lot more thematic or a lot more dramatic.
Yes.
I should say. All right. Thanks. Good night.
Good night.
So.
Uh-huh.
I think you've got to. I can pass.
Yes.
No, I moved 1. Because I'm gonna lose the time regardless.
Yes.
So I might as well. That way it sets me up better for those guys if we need
Okay,
to.
good thinking. Good thinking.
Then
That's
it goes
why I married you.
That's why you married me?
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe
Strategic thinker.
that. I don't believe that at all. Sex appeal is what it was.
Can't argue with that.
Iara. Giggity.
Giggity.
So Iara, we're there. We need to kill that skeleton.
We do.
Let's do it.
Okay, so purple moves up 1 and blue moves up 1, and we're going to attack.
1, I can turn to a 6.
Eh.
Well, it's still better if I turn this to a 6 and you use a 3.
Okay, so I have a total of 7.
I have a total of 7.
So that's 14.
Yeah, let's see how we do here.
Ooh, I rolled 2 4. Hey!
There. Well, wait a second. Let's see. What do we got here?
3.
What we got? So we had 18. Or sorry, we had 7 and 7. That's 14. Minus 8, 9, 10, 11.
That's not enough to kill it. Not even close.
But if we change that and it's 4, is it enough to kill it? Instead of 8, it'd be 4 more. It's still not enough to kill it.
You gotta change both of the dice. A 1 and a 2.
Would that kill it?
Yep, that would just do it.
All right, I don't think we have any choice. We gotta do that. So we just burned 2 of. Damn. And then this is gonna go back up to the sunrise, right?
Wow, a lot of skeletons are gonna be popping up.
Yeah, and they could go in bad places too.
Yep.
But now, let's look and see what we got. We can move back, and for 3, move it 1, right? Which would put me into overtime, and I would
you
lose.
can't do anything right now.
Okay, you could do it.
Because you initiated the fight. So yes, I can move back 1.
Yep. And then there's no skeletons on the board, so that doesn't apply.
So if I move the wagon 3,
No, you'll move it
1
1
for 3 hours.
Or you could move it 2 for 6 and take some hits.
So if I move it no, I'm moving it 1, so it's going to be in 202.
Yeah, but if you go into overtime,
Safe,
you can
okay.
move it to 203 and take 6 points of willpower damage. I mean, now it's a race, right?
Okay, so
I'm not saying to do it. I'm just talking through it.
First, Maid Marian's going to move back to the supply wagon.
And that's all you can do this turn.
I could take you with me. I don't want to take you with me.
No.
That would be pointless. It's still the move action, so I can move the wagon.
Yes.
I can
So you
move
pay
the wagon
30.
here. 1, 2, 3. Skeletons move. Boop. Nothing happened. There's no skeletons. Actually, yeah, that probably wouldn't even come out because there's no skeletons. That's all I can do.
Yeah, but I think between the rest of us working overtime, we can move that wagon.
Okay.
But we got to kill that scrawl too. We can't have the wagon where the things are going to go.
That's what I was trying to figure out. They're going to be in 204.
Will they be in? They won't be in 2. They'll be in 204.
They will be in 204.
So we can move it to 203 though, but only if we kill 216. Or no, we don't. Yeah, because it'll move twice, and it'll be in 204, which will move to 203. So it's better for me to kill 216 with you. So Cram needs to go to 216.
Okay, so Cram's going to go into overtime. He's tired. He's haggard. His little legs are rotting.
But we're gonna kill this.
And I take a 2 willpower hit.
We're gonna kill this thing though.
So you're initiating combat.
Yep.
So I'm going to take another 2 willpower hit.
Yep.
And we're going to kill it.
I got a 5. I might leave it at that. Let's see.
Ooh,
You got a 6.
Yeah, the stupid helmet. I swear, I got the helmet.
I haven't rolled double since. So that gives me a total of 8. And
Only 2 of us have food.
I know. But we're at the
9.
end of this thing now.
So 17.
Yep. And then he's gonna roll 2, which is 5,
6, 7. So that's
7.
10. That's 10. Woo! We
Dead.
killed it!
So he's dead.
We
this
did.
comes over here. This goes up and
Let's trigger something.
yep.
Did you move him?
No. I did now.
Okay, so we get 3 willpower points.
Yep. Where are you at?
I'll take 1, you take 2.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm at 14 and you are at 12.
Yep.
Okay, now we read G. How is this going to get worse? Any predictions?
No.
I bet something with the Pale King, something skeletal is going to happen.
Let's hope not. Because those damn skeletons are going to be bad enough. We just got to get this damn cart down to the bridge.
Despite the presence of the ancient troll, creatures were still venturing forth. They too were hunting the troop of Andori. Roll a red die, then read what happens.
2.
Place a Wargore on space 240.
240. Where's that?
I don't know.
That's over here. Yeah.
Place a Mountain Scroll on space 215. Ugh. Right there.
Well, that sucks. That's no good.
That's it. That's all that happens.
All right. So we're still in this day. And my...
I think...
the Mandalorian is really not going to be...
You just initiated that battle. Because Cram moved.
Okay.
You initiated battle. It's Yara's turn.
So Yara can spend 3, lose 6 points, and I have a food, so I won't lose that. I could lose 6 points and move it to 203.
Okay.
Now, do we want to do that? I don't think anything's going to get to us, so yes. I think that's the right thing to do.
Okay.
All right, so I meant spend 3 hours. I lose 4. Right?
Cram's going to be done for the day, right?
Well, let's just do them one at a time. Yara's going to go 1, 2.
1, 2, 3.
So I lose
so
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And the
and
supply wagon moves 1.
Okay.
What sound does the supply wagon make when it moves? Thank you. And then
Sounds like a bed, doesn't it? A bad bed.
made Marianne.
Yep.
She would have to move 3 in order to move the wagon. So I don't think she's going to do that because that's a waste. Because she can't anyway. So her day was done. Oh, she's still there. Her day was done before.
Unless you want to wait before you do that, you can move her with some overtime to get her down closer to where the things are going to happen. If you, right?
Yeah. Okay. So if I do that, I can go 1 and then
Yep.
take you with me
Yep.
for 2.
That sounds like
So
a good
1,
idea.
2.
Yep. So you
And
take
then
a
I
little
lose
bit
4.
of a hit.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm down at 10 now.
Yeah. We're in a race now, so we don't have any choice.
We're running.
Okay. Cram needs to go rest.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Cram would actually have been the first one back.
Yeah.
Where'd he go? There. Okay. And then is the Mandalorian going to do anything?
He could initiate. Oh no, there's no attack to do. So no, I'm just going to go back and no point in taking any more hits. We still have 2 die changes to remember. So
Okay. So now we do an event card.
I'll put these over here just to remember. Okay.
What are you shaking your head about, Elena? I was thanking him for making a sound effect.
Right.
He was the one that said it sounded like a bed after he did it. Once, the young slave named Brandor and his little band of fellow sufferers had taken this path to leave the oppression of the Crater behind them. His courage shall be yours. On this day. Oh, this one goes away. Oh. They were supposed to roll gray dice. We forgot about that. We gotta remember those cards. You can jump over the ravines even if you have fewer willpower points than required on the jump spaces.
Whatever. Oh, we're gonna have a bigger problem than I thought.
He takes out the scroll though, but yeah, he's 1 away from getting the supply
Well, it all
wagon.
depends on how they move. I guess they'll move into and jump over, and then he'll move and kill 1 scroll, which makes it only mean. I mean, that's better. That's good. Okay, so that's
We lost.
where we probably did.
We
So where are we
lost.
at? Movement, right?
Yes, the wargs are gonna move.
So let's do that.
So let's see. What number are you? What number are you? You're going first. You're going here. You're going here. And you're going
Wait,
here.
no. It was here, right?
Yeah. Where's he
Well,
going? He
look at
goes
the
here.
arrow.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. And then he's gonna go doom doom.
Yeah.
And he will go badoomt.
Yeah.
And those two will go.
One here. Then let's see, that's 230. The 232 will go here.
Yep.
Yep.
And then the wargs are gonna move again. So he will go here. And he will go here. And he will go here.
Yeah.
And then we refresh.
No,
Refresh?
he doesn't move.
Okay.
He will move though.
When we kill something. Oh, when the narrator moves.
Yep. And you know where he's going.
Straight to the supply wagon?
Yep.
Uh,
It's all over.
yeah. I think we lost.
We lost.
Yeah. Well, crapola.
We lost! I mean, we wouldn't have lost if we didn't move the wagon that last time. But we would lose the next one because we can't kill him and he would be in the roadway and we could. So there's no way
And
to
we can't
win.
take the wagon off the road.
And we can't
No.
kill him.
So I think we're going to have to get those gems. I mean, I don't know how we're going to get the freaking gems, but I think we have to.
Well, let's look. Was this a gem? Oh, there's a
That was
4.
a
Is that a
4.
gem?
I just put that one out.
Yeah, that would have been enough right there.
There's a 2.
Enough.
And there's a 3. They were all gems.
Oh!
They were all gems. But we were able to get down there. I think Yara, is going to have to run down there and then teleport back to the supply wagon. You and somebody else are going to have to run down there, check all
Yeah.
the caves,
Yeah.
and then teleport back to the supply wagon.
Well, there you go. It almost felt like we had hope. Now we do have 2 die.
The last hope.
We do have 2 die for next week. We got to remember.
We'll put these aside so that we'll be like, why did we put those dice aside? We'll just put
And
them back in the
we
pool
won't
and we won't
remember,
remember.
but, we need to make a note. Dutch Yoda die. We'll remember that. Anyway, thanks for tuning in.
Shoops.
This is definitely a tough game.
Yeah.
Not Kingdom Death tough, but it's
It's not Kingdom Death brutal, but it is a tough puzzle. It's a tough challenge,
puzzle. Yes.
as usual.
But that's what we like.
Yeah, I put on my Death by Monsters shirt, and I thought it's very appropriate, and I went, and then he put on his shirt. I had mine on first. And then I thought...
I had mine on second. 2's bigger than 1, so I
The
win.
Death by Monsters shirt seems to be appropriate for most games we play. Thought that was, a lot.
It just happens. It's like happenstance.
Yay, happenstance!
Eh. Anything else we want to talk? Anything coming up? Anything we want to talk about?
We may or may not be here next week.
Then I'm sure everybody's on the edge of their seats.
We do often die to monsters.
No, not a lot. I don't think there's a lot of other stuff going on. Not right now. We're in the middle of your one-shot campaigns being released.
Yep, Happy Jack still funhousing.
I think there's a couple more releases of that, and 2 or 3, and then we hopefully will be doing a Twitch streaming a tiny hut at some point in time soon. We haven't got that planned yet, but we're working on that.
Talked about it.
And
Friggin' fun. What's wrong with the fun house? Leland's in editing hell.
so, yeah, but
Falsely advertising, he was not happy.
I think that's all we got, though, right?
Yeah.
Anything else?
No.
All right. Well, then we will see you next Sunday
Maybe.
or the Sunday after.
Yep.
And enjoy some of Leland's sweet, sweet goodbye music.
Happy adventuring.